All right, so you may or may not have heard quite a few of the exchanges out there, crypto exchanges, have halted withdrawals and deposits of ERC20 tokens, and quite possibly Ethereum with it. There's apparently when some of these coins, these companies created their smart contracts, they use kind of a template, change the code around a little bit to meet what they need. And there's a line of code that's been exploited because it's looking for a value between, here and here, numerical value. And if you send a value larger than that, it would essentially make it look like you had those tokens, like millions of these tokens. And there's about somewhere between 8 and 12 or so, around a dozen ERC20 tokens. I don't know exactly which ones, by the way. I've heard of two earlier, and there was something I never heard of, Beauty something coin, Beauty something. But they're stopping withdrawals and deposits in several of these exchanges because of this. So having said that, someone posted in the JSNIP4 Crypto Club Telegram group, "Hey Joe, isn't that a webbot hit?" I was like, "I don't know, what are we talking about?" He goes, "Oh, about something about a bug with the ETH or Ethereum network or something." I said, "You know what? Let me go take a look." Or as Saul Rosenberg once said, "Let me look and see." Do you have the weed whacker for sale? Let me look and see. Oh my God! Yes, I do. Saul Rosenberg for president. So this is from, I actually got the December report from last year and then the recent March report. Webbot. This is on page 22 of the December report. It's under the Ethereum section. The second paragraph, the down legs in the data are related to language around bugs. The drop or drops in emotional value appear around some spectacular bugs that will be appearing, although not necessarily within the Ethereum network itself. Exactly. This is an ERC20 token, a contract. It has to do with the contract code, not Ethereum, or the Ethereum network for that matter. The data may be indicating something of a downdraft in emotional tones caused by spectacular screw-ups in concepts and execution. Right? Emotional tones caused by spectacular screw-ups in concepts and execution. Like that one line of code that should have stuck out, I guess, like a sore thumb that nobody caught in that one particular smart contract that everyone, well, at least up to 12 people copied and pasted basically to make their own. These sets are cross-linked over to sets for locked, as in stuck/broken, and smart contracts. Okay, these sets are cross-linked over to sets for locked, stuck/broken, and smart contracts. Isn't that interesting? Some of the smart contracts are further supported by Media and Research Center. These sets are indicating that wash or spillover into ETH may occur due to some shocking failures of concept in smart contracts. The idea is that the media coverage is going to be brutal and driven by the amounts of money involved. There are intriguing sets that hint that lawsuits will be flung out later, all of which will fail to stick. These sets are suggesting that the lawsuits will be deemed to be without substance and or standing. And that also is indicated as being a focus of media attention that causes price instability among a number of tokens on the network. So this is going to be specific to a number of basically ERC20 tokens on the Ethereum network. And that's exactly what we're talking about today. And when did this technically happen? The night of the 23rd, I believe. Which is funny because Dick Algire's buddy Daz gave us two dates. Remember, 15th or 12th or something of April, and the second one he said was around the 23rd. something that would affect the crypto markets, right? And the markets are down today, down all day. I mean, they didn't go much lower. They got down to about 390 or so, 90 something billion dollar market cap. Now, just a minute ago, they're actually back over 406. But that's interesting. And a lot of people can't trade the altcoins right now because so many exchanges have locked them down until they give the all clear from what I've been reading. So that's pretty interesting. Now, the only part of the March report, this is under the Litecoin section on page 24, March 2018 report. And I'm not sure what to make of this part. I'll read the second paragraph, and that's the last part of it. Or wait a minute. No, it's the first paragraph. The data sets have continuing growth for LTC, reaching a parity point with the Ethereum network. But be aware, this is not a price projection. Rather, it is focused on the smart contract hosting and network distributed apps side of things. These data sets are forecasts, not related to any announcements nor leaks of information, but rather derived from our process of predictive linguistics. There are several possible interpretations, including that Litecoin will develop networking capabilities along the same line as the Ethereum network. Here's the key. Alternatively, it can also be interpreted with the Ethereum smart contract temporal marker as being the key element for emotional sums tone advancement. What does he mean by that last sentence? Alternatively, it can also be interpreted with the Ethereum smart contract temporal marker as being the key element for emotional sums tone advancement. Is he talking about the last report from December that I just read you? That Ethereum smart contract issue? As a temporal marker? I mean, I don't know. But I don't want to... I really like the next paragraph a lot. I'd like to read it to you. Bonus time. Other language of interest has Litecoin becoming emblematic of both the cryptocurrencies altcoins space as well as a symbol for new rich in the rise of the crypto millionaires as a discernible class within our society. These sets have forecasts for a number of new videos that will be focused on Litecoin and its role as a vehicle to riches over a very short time. According to the data, we should be able to expect to see the appearance of several stars in the video spaces as both tell-all, such as How I Made My Money, and musical celebrations of Litecoin videos are presented during these next 6 months. I already read you that before, by the way. And now you should start to see why Litecoin is still my number one coin. And you're probably saying, then Joe, why would you dare sell any to get a freaking Tesla Model X and pay off, or pay yourself back, really, for the CDUs? I can't argue with you, okay? I have no comeback whatsoever on that. Other than, I wouldn't mind having a Tesla pretty quick, pretty soon if I could pull that off. But, again, it's going to get to 200, it's going to go to 400, then you can take half of the Litecoin, then you go through that whole thing again. I'm not sure how I'm going to play all that part of it, but we'll see. So I think we have a webbot hit in our hands with this Ethereum bug. For sure. Very interesting. And once again, this is why I like talking about webbot and woo-woo crazy stuff. Because we just got a taste of it the last 2 days. And now we can't transfer a lot of ERC20 tokens, like all of them. They've locked down pretty much all of them. Most of the exchanges have withdrawal and deposits. So, just going to share that with you. All the hate, the webbot woo-woo hater trolls, unite. What do you got? Go ahead. Give me your best shot. Take care.